Hey everybody, Pierre Quinn here, and I teach leaders how to courageously begin the journey to personal and professional transformation. And in this video, I want to talk to you about what inspires me. So let's go. Now, before we jump deeper into the video, be sure to hit the subscribe button so that you can be one of the first to know when I release new content. This video is a part of the July Creators Challenge, one video a day for the month of July. So what inspires me? I spent the better part of the afternoon wrestling with that question in preparation for recording this video. And then it hit me. I knew where I found my inspiration. There are some places for me that are go-tos when I need a creative spark, when I need a refresher, when I need an injection of ideas. And one of those spaces is the shower. That's right, the shower. How many of us love the brainstorm that we get in the shower? Have you been there? It's almost like something magical happens when I'm in the shower. I relax, and the steam and the soap and the comfort, it feels like someone just opens up my brain and dumps in a ton of amazing ideas. Now, the drawback is when I get out of the shower and I don't find my phone to record a voice memo or don't grab my notebook to capture that amazing idea that I had in the shower. But whenever I'm in a funk, whenever things aren't clicking, a shower usually does the trick and jumpstarts inspiration for me. Now, a second place where I find inspiration is a bookstore. I repeat, I cannot go into a bookstore and walk out purchase less. Is that even a word? I cannot go into a bookstore and walk out empty-handed. I love bookstores because you can travel far and wide. You can go to any time period. You can check out any civilization. You can thumb through the life story of some of the greatest people in history. You can get design ideas and vacation ideas and storytelling ideas all inside a bookstore. I can spend hours in a bookstore, and whenever I leave a bookstore, I always walk out with a couple of bagfuls of inspiration, except when I stop at an airport bookstore because there's usually not enough room in my carry-on luggage. Now, if a shower doesn't do it and a trip to the bookstore doesn't do it, there's another place that I go to be inspired. Back when I was in college, our group of friends had a friendly competition. The truth is, I don't even know where it started, and part of it continues today. Well, at least in some small way. And this is how the friendly competition went. Whenever a member of our group did something awesome, creative, or inspiring, the rest of the group tried to figure out a way to not get left behind. So if we had a friend that gave a presentation on campus, we were trying to figure out how we could give a presentation on campus. If we had a friend that would travel on the weekends and give talks or presentations or sermons, we would figure out how to travel 2 or 3 weekends in a row. If a friend got a job, we figured out how to get a job. If a friend started a business, we tried to figure out how to start our own hustle. And that friendly competition in some regards continues to this day. I love talking to one of my friends who is a producer for a faith-based network. I love hearing his show ideas and concepts, and I always walk away from that conversation with an idea of something that I could start. I love talking to one of my friends who is a UX designer. He's a systems thinker, and he loves pulling pieces together and creating workflows. And whenever I talk to him, I always walk away with a notepad full of things for me to try on my own. I love having conversations with my friend who's a real estate agent, and he's talking about how he's leveraging social media to contact more people and make their dreams of owning a home reality. I love conversations with my friends who are therapists, and they're talking about the different ways that they're using to better service their clients. I love having a conversation with the members of my professional speaking mastermind group. And every other week when we get together, we're talking about ideas and ways to drive our business forward. And every single time I walk away from that conversation, I am so inspired. So that's the real key for me. I love shower brainstorms. I love bookstore brainstorms. But for me, if I really want to be inspired, I pick up the phone or I reach out to a friend and I ask them what they're working on. I make friends with inspiring people. I make friends with people who are pushing. I make friends with people who are creative. I make friends with people who aren't afraid to take a risk. I make friends with people who are on the cutting edge. So when I need to be motivated, when I need to be challenged, when I need to be pushed, and when I need to be inspired, a conversation with one of my friends usually does the trick. So how does it work for you when you really need a jolt of inspiration? What do? Do you hop in the shower? Do you make a run to the bookstore? Or do you pick up the phone and call a friend? Maybe you have a totally different way of finding inspiration. I'd love to hear about it. Don't keep all the good stuff to yourself. Let me know so we can be inspired together.